what's going on here? I look like,
Like all
oh hell no,
heavy
I'm
and
out
blue
of here.
tint
All
or
right, y'all, I'm
whatever.
gone. Nah,
It's like taking a
pretty
band-aid
cool.
off.
Man, it was good to see y'all at that fucking festival, man. That thing is that was interesting.
Dude,
That was
it was
interesting.
fun. I had a good time. I was working, and I was like crazy because I did not expect to see you. I did not know who was going to be there, and then I just turned around, you're just like right there. I was like, oh shit, Gary Hughes.
Likewise. I was like, yo, my man's be grinding, man. He's at Tommy T's like this, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Come on in. He at the Alameda. Somebody told me to get with the Alameda
Dude, the
Club. It's like,
Alameda
yo,
made me feel like the days when I was at Tommy T's.
oh, for real? Like in a good
Yeah, I was
way?
having a good time, man. I was like back in my zone, fucking telling people what to do and shit.
Oh my goodness.
I was
You
like,
could go
hey,
over
you
there. You
better
could go
fucking
over
laugh,
there.
but don't talk.
Oh
No, I
damn.
didn't go that far. I'm just kidding. But it was
Oh,
a good
okay.
time though. I
All
had a
right.
really good time, kind of corralling the comics and stuff. And like, you're on deck. You're next.
I think they must have been on break the whole time I saw them. They was just sitting there, they was sitting with us. Were you on the show? The next
No,
show?
Yeah,
she was on the first show, yeah, but she was
Oh,
one of the
you were.
comics,
yeah.
so she had to stay with the common folk, not allowed inside with the luxurious
Oh,
people
I
like
didn't know
me.
that. My fault. Because when you came and a volunteer person, I just put two and two together. I was like, oh, they were here with Dina. They over here, the couple working. You know, they hit up Patrick was like, yo, you need some help?
Well, no, the thing
My
was
fault.
is there was two shows, and she was on the first show, and I was in the second show, so I was gonna be there anyway. And then Patrick's like, "Yo, I need help," and I was like, "I'm down to help." So hell yeah,
Hey,
there I was.
I ain't mad at that.
Good times,
I ain't
man.
mad at that.
Mhm.
Shouts out to y'all.
It was fun. It was fun because it was my first time at the Alameda Comedy Club, and I got to see it from kind of a different perspective, because I was helping count the votes on the first show and everything,
For
and
real?
yeah, and then every comic that came in, interacted with me, and that's super fun because I love talking to comics. I met a bunch of comics that I had never met in person before, like you,
Yeah, yeah,
like
for sure.
Drew Schaefer. I never
Yeah.
met him in person either, and so yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. That's funny that you saw the behind the scenes counting the votes. We would go over. Dan Lewis was the last year winner, and I would go over his paper, and it'd be like plus plus minus minus. It'd be hella like those equations, and he'd see you and start covering this thing. I was like, damn, what's all that about? Plus plus and minus minus. What's that like? I couldn't decipher his code, but
So well, Patrick even told the audience in the beginning of the show to put pluses and minuses next to people's names. That way, when it comes time to vote, you kind of remember who you liked.
was a minus for a negative
Probably.
connotation?
I would think
I'm
so.
Yeah,
assuming.
probably.
I'm
Why
assuming.
did your name have a minus?
Oh my god,
I'm
did you
sh-
have no?
I'm
I
sure it
know
did.
my
No,
name had hella
it
minuses.
just made sense to me that it was making sense because the crowd, to me, they weren't enjoying it from a crowd standpoint. They were like all like data analysts. They were like
Yes.
focused like with
You're right,
pens,
though. I didn't
and
even
they
think about it
weren't
like
really
that.
enjoying it from like a laugh point of view. They were like, I don't know. It felt like they were seeing you from a different scope, like you were numbers in an Excel sheet, and they were like kind of
Yeah.
like trying to like size you up like that. Like, oh, okay, I would have thought of that, but that's kind of I don't know. So I looked at their faces. I was like, damn, I don't know about this crowd.
I didn't even think
Um,
about that. That's a good perspective, actually, because it kind of was that way. Because they do want to kind of analyze who they liked, who they didn't like. So when at the end when they vote, because there was 30 comics on each show. So if you like number
that's the
one, you got to remember that.
Mhm.
That's true. I think that's what it was. Cause yeah, I came super late with the sign or not the sign in, but the sign up for the festival. So he was already closed, and he was like, "Oh, I got let some more comics come in. If you guys want to do this Google sheet for like, you probably won't get on, but like wait list."
Oh, that's
And
cool
then he was
though.
like,
Oh.
And you
and
made it
that's
on.
why I think that's why he made it like that because a lot of people did the wait list, and it's like. We were like 2.5 minutes. What?
Yeah,
I was like, I don't know what to do in 2.5 minutes. I'm not even like if I was a one liner comic, I'd be good. I'd be like,
Yeah.
me
but two and a
same.
half minutes, it's like, yeah, we was
Dude,
like, we should just be like, give it up. Go ahead.
I was scared though because that 30-second light is scary because I'm used, we're all used to like a minute light, and there's a couple
For
comics
sure.
on the first show that got music because they went over.
I saw
and
the one right
and
before me. Ari had it. Yeah.
and so I got the light, and then I finished the joke, and then I did one more, and I was so scared the whole time I was doing it that I was gonna go over, but I didn't. It worked out. So
Man, hey, come on now. This is, I mean, it ain't no crazy nepotism, but you helping out. He got to show a little. He ain't gonna be like
That's true. Yeah.
music on that fool,
This
sucker.
guy's on my crew. Fuck him.
Fuck that dude. Yeah, I had That's crazy because you saw
I didn't advance, so whatever. It was,
there you
even
go,
if
baby.
it was a
There
little
you
bit
go.
of nepotism, it didn't get me to the next round.
Hey, it's all good. You got you tell your next. You got 3 minutes though.
Oh
but
man!
I
On that
couldn't.
note, what is?
Oh, my fault. Go ahead.
What?
sorry. I'm over talking over you. My fault. Hey,
You're good.
I'm in conversation mode. Go ahead. Let me let
Welcome
you
to
be
the Hypothetical
host.
Comedy Podcast, everybody. I am Funky Sam Medina,
and I am Athena Rodriguez,
and we're here with comedian Gary Hughes.
Woo.
What's up, Gary?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Oh, you just changed your demeanor all quick. He's all joking and funny. He's like, "Hey, everybody."
All right, down to business.
That's how they be. That's how they be on those talk shows. You rehearse it. They be laughing before the cameras, and then they like, "Hi, how you doing? I'm a little shy."
Now, corporate Gary is.
No, if I ever see Gary like on an interview, I'm like, "That fool's playing. That fool is playing."
Probably.
What's up, man? How you been?
Most
It's been a long
likely.
time.
Man, it has been a long time. I'm gonna ping y'all up, man. Stop looking at myself. Man, life is good. Life has been good. Been living with the lady. She's upstairs now.
Congratulations.
For like 3 years. Thank you. Yeah. And it's been cool, man. It's so different. It's just like my whole life is a compromise now.
Oh dang.
Well, I mean, that's good.
In a good way. In a good way.
Yeah.
It's like I've turned to be a little more selfless, I guess. I don't know. Life is good, man. Work is good. I'm happy.
I mean, long-term relationships, I mean, it's give and take, and you gotta compromise in order to make it long-term, really.
That's what they tell me. We have a couple of therapists, so.
Oh, nice. Well, I guess the better question though is, how's your Madden game?
You know what's crazy, bro? I'm glad you asked me that. Because I haven't played Madden. I got the new one, and I haven't even put it in because now.
Because you've just been busy putting it in.
Oh my goodness!
Sorry, I had to say that. Sorry.
No, that's good. I threw that. That's an underhand pitch. Yeah, you got it. But it's just because now you gotta. Now the system has to download the game for you to even start the game. So I was like,
that is some bullshit.
Man, I was like, I ain't even with it. So I've been playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla like crazy. Like Megan's like, I think you're addicted. And I'm like, ain't no such thing. It's just a good story plot line. And it's crazy.
So that's in your arm.
It's crazy, bro. I stopped the Madden for a while, and then I had got FIFA once the men's World Cup was over. I was like, let me try this FIFA. So I was playing FIFA online like crazy, getting my ass whooped right and left.
Wait, what's your team in FIFA though?
I would always pick. Everybody would pick Paris because they have them three. They had Mbappe. They had what's the dude from Brazil? They have Mbappe. They had Neymar, and they had Messi as their three attackers. So they would just come and school me. I was like pick Germany sometimes. Then I switch over. I was all picking all international teams. I picked Germany sometimes. Then I switch over, pick Belgium. I got family in Belgium. I never picked like US or anything. But I'd be kicking ass and then I'd be trash, bro. So anyway.
Yeah, that's all online.
I stopped that.
I never play online. I can't win.
Yeah, no, it's bad, man. And then I had all these glitches, and I was like telling my homie, he was like, "You should take a picture and send it to EA Sports." And I was like, "I'm not doing all that shit, man. I don't even want to do all that just to be like." He's like, "You should put it on Reddit. Somebody has a loophole, for it." And I was like, "I'm not even on Reddit." But nah, so I was doing that for a while, but now I've been doing this Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Hey, bro, crazy, bro. I was just playing it earlier. Every time you see me work and Megan comes back up and she's like, I think you're addicted. I'm like, give me a second, baby. Anytime she goes to sleep, I stay up later. I'll go to sleep till like 1:12.
Nice.
I've been loving it, bro. So yeah, but my Madden game's always here. Easy. Easy.
Yeah. Hell yeah, that's good.
Short
man.
answer.
That's good. I remember those days we'd be hanging out, man. You'd be like on Madden, like, all right, we'll see Gary in an hour.
This is me. Yeah, that's probably why I don't look at people's faces in person when they talk to me. Like, you could be right here talking to me, and I'll be looking off like this.
Oh my gosh,
And
I have that same issue. I feel like my eyes twitch whenever I like do eye contact.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, they just saw that. They saw that twitch. Damn, they just saw my eyes shake.
And
now, I don't even.
They didn't say anything.
You didn't even
care
got
that I
to
have a
look at
twitchy
nobody.
eye? You don't care about my health?
Just a little coffee, or you dehydrated. Yeah.
So when we were like doing all this comedy on Zoom and hanging out and doing all this stuff, I always was like, how did I never know Gary Hughes? Are you from the Bay Area? You are, right? Born and raised?
Yeah, I'm from Oakland. Yeah.
That's cool. When did you get into comedy?
Shit, 2010.
Wow.
I'm not. Well, actually, 2011. 2011. No. I went to Europe in 2010. 2011 is when I got into comedy, which I'm not proud to say.
That's great.
No, that's awesome. That's so crazy though, because I was doing comedy those years too, and we never like crossed paths or anything.
Yeah.
How does your comedy path begin? Well, before that, like, how did you get interested in doing comedy?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. I was always like the funny, goofy person in high school, and my homies would be like, "Damn, you should do comedy." Or if you like, I don't smoke. If you got a lot of smoker friends, they'd be like, "Boy, I bet you funny when you high," shit like that. And that never works, by the way. You get high, you be like, "Bro, I'm cottonmouth." But I went to Europe in 2010. By my godparents, who's now, my father. I got adopted. That's another story. but I was in Europe and never been out of Cali, and it was like, anyway, it was just such a deep experience for me. It was like I was homesick, but then I was like watching all these old films. I was watching all these old Hitchcock films. I was watching all this Stanley Kubrick, Clockwork Orange. I was like watching all these YouTube interviews. I was like, this is what I want to do. I want to act. I want to act when I get back. And I was writing it down. I was like, you know what? I want to do comedy. I've always been told it was funny. I'm going to try to do comedy when I get back. So I wrote it down and I came back and, I was doing this job in Oakland and I went to this comedy show that used to be at the Wharf, ran by this guy, Brian King.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
You remember Brian King?
Casinola.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
We did that room all the time.
That's hilarious.
Oh my gosh.
That was my first live comedy show I've seen in person. I went and bought tickets. I don't know how I found it. I bought tickets to it. I went to go look at it, like there, in that empty ass room. Ain't nobody in that bitch. And I like, wow. And then afterwards, I go to Brian King. I'm like, hey, you guys are funny. I really want to try comedy. And he's like, go to, sfstandup.com to go see the mics. You go look at the list of the mics and all that. I was like, oh, okay.
sfstandup.com.
Yeah,
sfstandup. That's how I went to the list of the mics and saw one Amnesia bar in a Mission. That was my first mic. And then, and it kind of went from there. And it was a love and hate thing in the middle. But yeah, that was like how I started.
Wow.
That's hilarious.
I'd never been to like Amnesia. Did you go to like Brainwash in that time frame?
Of course, I was at Brainwash.
Dude,
it was
I'd never
like
been to Brainwash.
It was a thing at Brainwash. It was like Tony Sparks. It was like almost like that comedy competition. It was like 30, 40 comics. All these names on the paper, kind of like if you went to that comedy store, it's all these names on the paper. They're not even like on a list chronologically. They're not even in order. It's just names everywhere. And Tony got some nepotism. He knows some people. He likes some people more than, he fuck with people.
The Godfather.
Humans, all that shit.
Hell yeah. I love that guy.
And so it was fun. You got to get the scene was became my social life and shit. But yeah, I did that Amnesia for sure. And I end up getting on that show with Brian King and me and this other comic. Nobody knows about the whole barking situation. Very few people know about the barking situation. Like, you gotta fucking bark at that show.
I had so much fun barking at that show.
Sam was the only one excited to bark one time.
Really?
He was like, you guys gonna have to bark.
One time when I first started doing comedy, she was booked on the show and I wasn't. And so, we just went. I was barely doing comedy. I was doing open mics and stuff. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna bark too. Fuck it. You know, I was out there with flyers. Hey, free comedy. No, I don't think it was a free comedy show. Like, hey, comedy show, comedy show. I think it's like $10 or whatever.
Yeah,
Comedy show,
some
comedy show, comedy show. Like just talking to everybody, you know. And Brian King was outside. I remember seeing Brian outside, and we were going to go back inside and walk by him, and he goes, "Hey, thanks, Sam." And I'm like, "Holy shit, he knows my name."
Brian King knows me.
A comedian,
The
a real
author?
comedian knows my name.
A comedian, the author, Brian King. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, that show was interesting. But that's like one of them history things where you like hear other comics, very few comics talking about those things, and you like, I was there for that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Good
That's
times,
funny.
man. Wharfroom comedy.
Mhm.
Yeah,
With the big
it was
walrus.
sometimes.
Yeah, with the big walrus on it.
I still got a picture to this day on old Tumblr. You'll see an old picture of me at that show, young, looking young. Yeah, it's crazy.
Wow. That is so cool.
That is really cool.
Looking goofy.
We
Yeah,
were
that's
doing
funny.
we were doing a show in San Mateo not too much after that, like a year or two later. We had Brian King on that at some point too.
Mhm.
It's pretty fun.
Oh, shit. Is he still do comedy?
I think he does, but I think he lives somewhere far away from here.
He also
Oh,
is
okay.
like an author, so he
Yeah.
just released another book, and then him and his family have like a YouTube, I think, that they vlog or maybe.
Okay.
I think I
Yeah.
haven't watched
Get
it
it.
yet.
Yeah. So shout out to him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Brian King.
That's crazy, man. I didn't realize you went back that far.
Yeah,
That is so
sadly.
cool.
Well, you said that you loved it and then you hated it. So did you fall out of comedy?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was love hate because I think I wrapped my social life too much into comedy. So if I had clashes or people that didn't like me or stuff like that, it really like affected me emotionally and mentally and shit like that. You kind of don't want to be around those people. But I
Yeah.
also was trying to save up. I went to LA too soon. My mom had moved to LA when I was in Europe. So, and I was living with my mama before I left to Europe. So when I came back, I was like, "Oh, mom, you in LA? I'm gonna stack some money and then come down to LA." And then when I got to LA, I just wasn't ready, bro.
Yeah.
I wasn't
LA's a
ready.
Shark Tank.
Yeah, it was just different. Yeah.
What year did you go to LA? Like 11?
I went to
12?
LA. Nah, so I stayed to the whole 11. I think I went 12.
Wow. So yeah,
And
you
I
were
went,
comedy.
it was crazy. I had like saved up. I started doing a valet job. I saved up to get a car. My mom helped me with the down payment and shit. And I would get a Rooster T Feathers, just a showcase on Wednesday. And I act like I was like a traveling comedy. I'm gonna drive up to the Bay, do this little show. And I would literally come up and I would do that show, stay at my homie's house in Richmond, the city, and then like go back home acting like I just did a road gig. I was like, I wish I was smart enough to like hit up other people or
To get other
producers and be
gigs
like,
later in town.
yeah, we are very like, 'cause Roosters. They go, hey Heather, Heather. I emailed Heather. I don't even think she don't know who I am, man. I emailing Heather. Hey, I emailed Heather. She don't know who I am, bro. They don't know who I am at the club. I'm like, I'm a beginner at that club, So
Yeah.
anyway, that was used to be funny to me.
It's a good club though. Have you seen it since it got remodeled?
I just went. I went to that last. I was at the last showcase. Last Wednesday, actually. Wait, last Wednesday? Last Wednesday, I believe. Yeah, I was at that showcase. I was on it, and I saw Shannon Murphy. I was like, "What's up, Shannon?"
Oh, Shannon's
good
awesome.
I
time.
love Shannon. I ain't seen Shannon in a minute, so I was like, "What's up, Shannon?" Talk to Shannon and shit like that. Shoot the shit. But yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it now. Doesn't look that different. Doesn't look different at all.
I mean, they
to
changed
me.
It's black.
They changed the color scheme, and it looks more like, I guess, modern.
Mhm.
I think darker
Hey.
colors and stuff, but it's cool. I like it.
Classy.
It's
It's
like,
more classy.
yeah. I mean, but it's blackened out. The windows. It looks like a sex shop before
Hey,
you
but at
go
least
in.
you didn't have to drive from LA.
That's true. I did not have to drive from LA. I just had to use my sister's car. but
So it's almost like
but
coming from LA.
yeah, you feel me? I used to. Bro, I'm telling you, even when I was here, I would catch a cow train down there, ride my bike over, or I had a scooter. I scoot over, and I had to talk to them. Hey, you mind getting me on a little early? My cow train go, all that shit. I all the shit I used to do just to fucking get some recognition.
Right? I know, dude. Same. I remember taking the buses everywhere
Yeah. Oh
It's,
man.
because we were in
it's
San Jose, so
ridiculous.
getting to San Francisco on the transit was crazy because I had to take Caltrain to a bar to another bar. I got to this place. Do you remember the Rocket Room?
Of course, it's called Neck of the Woods
Neck
now.
of the Woods now. Yeah. I went to the
Yeah,
Rocket Room.
remember Rocket
I
Room?
took Caltrain to a bar, to another bar, to a bus, to another bus, and then I walked and I go, "Hey, what time's the comedy show start?" And she goes, "Oh, it got canceled." Yeah.
Damn.
Hype.
Rocket Room throwing me back. Hey, they used to have Dirty Tricks right next to it. And
It's what is it called now? Scarlet Lounge.
Yeah.
yeah, some
That's the
goofy
Robin
shit.
Williams bar.
Yeah, I didn't. Well, I didn't really know it as the Robin Williams bar, but I know the. You remember? I don't know if you know the Sylvan House. They
I don't
were
think
like
so.
this group of comics that were like they had like this flop house in San Francisco. I used to always hear about the dirty ass flop house. You know, comics just like sleep. David Bory was a Sylvan House, which is like he's like in Denver now. David Bory, but who was some no comics? I think Andrew Holmgren, he was a Sylvan. It was like all these big group of these dudes that was like Sylvan House, but that was their mic. Dirty Tricks was their mic. They ran.
Okay. I didn't
For
know
the most
that.
part, now I always see them like Andrew Moore or something like that running the Sylvan out or running that mic. So when I saw the video that fucking Robin Williams went up there to fucking Dirty Tricks in the Richmond, I was like, yo, that's crazy. Robin Williams went there trying to make people laugh on that shit. Crazy.
Dude,
it's tiny in there.
it's so small, but apparently that's where he would go before like he was big.
That's smart. I mean, yeah, for sure. I'm sure he did. I mean, it's just great to. I read I skimmed, not read. I skimmed the
Same
what's her
thing.
name? It wasn't Ali Wong's book.
Oh, dude, Ali Wong's book. She said the worst place she ever did comedy was our little theater in San Francisco.
Bro, hey, she ain't lying. She ain't lying. That lady
door is right next.
I had it.
Yeah, the bathroom door is right next to the stage.
That lady,
though, I like it.
That lady, it was the lady that I don't want to put nobody on blast again.
Don't put nobody on blast.
Sia, the Sia, I think Sia Alma or something like that. This like, I don't know. She was like, I don't know which ethnicity she was. I think she was like Caribbean or something. But she like do these trash ass jokes and just slam her foot on the box like, right? And I forgot. This is so past. This such in the past. I forgot what the issue was, but we had a huge like tiff. And then I was like verbally, and it was just like
in front of all 8 people.
nah, just me and her. I don't know what the issue was because I remember my homie Lyle Behrens. I started comedy right after I started comedy. I used to hang out with Lyle. We used to go to Berkeley trying to get on couch. Chicks from Cal, UC Berkeley that was stuck up. We used to go to bars. It was crazy. But he was in tight with her. He was like, you should do this, bro. You should just get it right with her. But I never did. I was like, man, fuck that little theater, man. I'm going to walk by that bitch and go to Cheesecake Factory. Fuck that bitch, man. I'm done with that. But yeah, that shit was terrible.
It was, I mean, it was bad, but I loved it. It was like 12 chairs maybe. And then it was just like BYOB. And I would always come with 2 tall boys. Just
yeah. It was interesting. That's funny that Ali Wong mentioned that. That's funny.
She did.
Yeah, that's funny as fuck. Our little theater, yeah. That's funny. I'm like, we're like a part of all that shit. That's fun. That's crazy.
That is crazy. So we never hit our little theater until 2019.
Mm-hmm.
So
shit, it was still going?
Yeah, it was still going until the pandemic.
Yeah.
Every Wednesday or whatever. It was Anthony Medina and
yeah,
Anthony Medina and who? Kiko? I think.
What?
Kiko.
Yeah, because they were starting to. Yeah, you're right.
I think
that
Kiko's
dude.
the one that would. Maybe not. I don't know. I know it was Anthony Medina for sure, though.
Yeah.
No, you're probably right. Yeah, big headed ass Anthony. Yeah, no, you his head is huge, but he's a very nice, very cool person. Yeah, they were doing them shows at El Parada. Him and Kiko were doing them shows at El Parada in the city. So that I think I would think so when you said Kiko. I was like, yeah, They were doing them shitty, not shitty shows, but just El Parado was so noisy. It was like a bar there, and then there's like a room where the comedy's happening, but it's just a curtain, not a sound curtain, just a regular ass curtain. And so sound was coming through so easy on that bit. And you like, it was crazy, bro.
But when you're a comic, it's like any corner that they'll give you a microphone,
Yes.
you're gonna go and do
Any
it.
little baby
Any
area.
little area.
It's just like
But I mean, you start to like you start to realize which mics you thrived at or which kind of stages you thrived at, and it's like, oh, I thrived at ones where they listen to me. So
they can hear me clearly.
Yeah,
I
they can hear me
ones
clearly.
where they play pool during my set.
Yeah, you feel me? Shit like that. But yeah, that's funny. Anthony Medina started doing it. Damn, shouts out to Anthony Medina.
Hell yeah! I thought about they were renting it out, and like if you want to do a comedy show here, they're renting. I forget what it was, but I thought about it, but I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna do a comedy show in the Tenderloin
because the last time we went there, we were trying to find parking.
It was so scary to park
there, and
it was
so scary to park there. And when we parked, we got out of the car. And immediately after we got out of the car and started walking around the car to the sidewalk, this man kept on like popping in and out of the car areas. And I'm like, oh, I hope he's not doing something weird or like scary. Because we heard a lot of comics would get their cars broken into and stuff.
For sure.
And so I'm like kind of going slow as we're walking away. I'm like, I don't know. Is he going to do something?
Like looking back, like, oh.
Yeah, looking around like that.
Safe?
Like, is anybody watching? And so I'm like, well, we're just going to have to leave it up to the universe. And when we got back, oh my God, I was so anxious to get back to the car. When we got back, there was a pile of poop behind our car. So he was looking for a place to poop.
He's like, shit. That car is nice and
it's probably still warm and shit. We just got
nice and discreet. That's funny as hell.
They'll be here for a while. Height. Oh, they'll be here for a while. They just parked.
Yes.
Y'all good. That's funny. Speaking of Tenderloin, I used to go to a mic called 500 in Larkin or 400 in Larkin, some bar. Shittiest mic ever. It's written by this crazy motherfucker. I wonder if y'all know this comic. If y'all knew Chris Shapakazi.
Oh, yeah. Dude, you know what? I'm like, oh, don't call people crazy, but you know what? Yeah, he's the craziest motherfucker ever.
I'm sorry. I don't want to call people crazy. Chris was cool. I was his bodyguard.
It's fine with him.
I'm gonna tell you, I was his bodyguard, and I seen him on bar probably like years, maybe I say a few years before the pandemic. I was like, oh shit, Chris, lost. He's like small. I was like, wow. He's be on the stage, all them damn rings and glasses. Your fucking girlfriend, all or whatever. But he used to run a mic there. It was so funny. But I'll tell a quick story. And I'm only telling these shit. I'm not bringing the cat out the bag. If I'm a part of this shit, I can tell a story. That's how I see it. But he, what's it? It was the 222 Hyde.
Yeah,
222 Hyde. And something happened with him and Lyle, or he was heckling Lyle while Lyle was on stage or some shit. He was heckling him from the crowd or something. And Lyle got fed up and went to like go whoop his ass, punch him and shit. And then I kind of got in between it, or I probably heard about it. And then Chris was like reaching out to me like, hey, could you make sure Lyle's okay? Or like he wanted me like be his bodyguard and shit. I'm like, yo, man, you got to put them dukes up, Chris. I mean, I don't even to be like bodyguard for motherfuckers. There's a few times Lyle was in like a situation like that, and Lyle was like about to fight another comic. I'm like, bro, just y'all chill, bro. Y'all, what y'all doing? Stop fighting, man. Don't fight. But yeah, Chris, he's about to get his ass
like a team. We're like a team. We're like
yeah, it was supposed to be.
We're like in the trenches together,
Mm-hmm.
We can't let the audience.
I remember heard at a Rocket Room, he got a chair thrown at him. Chris Shapakazi.
Oh, shit.
Dude in the audience threw a chair at
a chair thrown at him?
Girl or something. Yeah, so that was the first thing I heard. Then I heard the loud thing. I was like, oh, shit, it's crazy. It's going downhill. But that's funny.
He was
Shapakazi.
It's not controversial to say he was controversial.
Real talk. Yeah, if you're going after him, you're like, he about to walk the room. It's over.
I feel
And
like
then every
everybody
now
does
and then
kind
you
of
have like a
Yeah, I think
set.
everybody does kind of go through the really like rebellious kind of phase and stuff, and we're like, oh, this person's going up. Oh, great.
crazy.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just I don't know, man. I'm not one to talk about whoever's art. I'm not one to talk about someone's art form. But I had a book. I was writing jokes. I was trying to do bits. I was trying to write stuff. Trying to find my voice. It didn't seem like Chris was trying to find his voice. It didn't seem like he was on the side writing jokes. It seemed like whatever came to his mind. He put them fucking rings on, put them glasses on,
Yeah,
and he
I
went
forgot
up
about
there.
that.
All them fucking rings.
Wow.
Yeah,
I
it
wonder
was
if he's
funny
still
as
doing
fuck.
comedy. I haven't seen him around in a
I think
while.
so.
I think
Isn't
he is too, but I haven't seen him around in a while.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah,
I don't think so. I
crazy.
think he's probably funny though somewhere. I think he's funny somewhere in the universe.
Everybody has a crowd somewhere. You just got to find it.
I agree. You ain't lying.
I gotta find
You
my
ain't
crowd.
My crowd is peppered in crowds.
So let's go back to when you went to LA. When you went to LA, like did you move there or you just go like to kind of like stay there and just do some mics?
Yeah, I moved there because my mom lived in a town called Santa Clarita, and which is like above LA. It's Magic Mountain, Santa Clarita. And yeah, I moved there and like went to like found a job that was like the furthest away from me. If you could Google Santa Clarita at your own time, my job was in Santa Monica and I lived in Santa Clarita. And I didn't have no car. I biked to work.
Wow.
And if you can see that, I got my homie to that like it's like proof for me. Like it was fucking it's like I counted it one time, it's like 2 hours or something, 3 hours or something. It was long as shit for a valet job. That I you know you think you're supposed to get adversity just to like progress in your life. You're like,
Yeah.
I'm doing the grind. I'm doing the grind. So I'm automatically should be like I'm getting better or something.
Yeah,
Nothing
riding
get
a
better but
bike.
my
Getting better
glutes.
at
Yeah,
fighting.
my glutes. Only thing was getting better was the glutes.
That's these calves. These
My-
calves that don't stop.
My comedy was dead, but my calves are great.
Man, those calves look nice. But and I realized it was so different than the city because I mean SF, you like back then you could get like 4 mics in a night, 5 mics in a night. You like, oh, I got 5 mics in a night. In LA, you lucky to get 1, 2 mics. All that traffic spread apart before everybody had like the pre-sign, or they got homies to sign up for them. You do 1 mic and then you go into that midnight flappers mic. It's like a lottery. You might not get up. They might not listen to you. All kind of shit. Yeah.
Wow.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
That is.
That's crazy.
It was interesting.
Yeah, definitely. We went to LA. We spent like one night in LA in 2020. We're like, 2020 came. We're like, we're gonna go to LA all the time. The pandemic hit, of course.
We have such good timing.
We did one night there though. We did Spotlight Sunday. Are you familiar with that?
No, what is that? What is that?
It's just a show. It's like we walked in. There's like 200 people there, and they're all comics. It wasn't literally 200, but it was packed. We're like, oh man, this place is packed. It's all comics waiting to go up, and they're all there because nobody knows when they're gonna go up. It's just like random. But so then we went to another bar. It was Lemmy's bar. What was it called? The Rainbow Room.
Rainbow Room.
And an open mic just broke out there. There's like, hey, we're doing open mic, and so we got 2 mics that night.
And apparently, this mic hadn't been running for like. What
7
years?
It was the first night in 7 years that bar had an open mic.
And it just happened to happen. And we're like, let's sign up.
Yeah.
A fluke. Yeah. Wow, that's funny as hell.
Oh my gosh. That night was wild.
That was a crazy night.
That's hilarious. That's most LA nights. Yeah.
Yeah, I bet. So what was it for you that brought you back to the Bay Area?
Oh man, my story is I was a little all kind of shit happened, but I ended up going back to school. Long story short, went back to a junior college in Santa Clarita, College of the Canyons, and then when I was transferring, SF State said yes, and then the other 7 schools said no. So I was like, I guess I'm going to SF.
Oh my
I guess
god.
I'm going to SF State.
It was fate though.
It was fate.
It was, bro. Because I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, because you know, at that age where you think you know what you want, what you need, all that shit. I know what I need in my life, and I was like, I don't need to go back where I was raised. I was trapped there. I need growth. I need to go to a new area, somewhere like Santa Barbara or something like that, San Diego or something like that. I was like applying to those schools. All them bitches say nah. And SF State said yeah. I was like, shit, all right, let me go back to the Bay. I came back to the Bay, and I was happy to be for the Bay. I was like, wow, I'm tripping. So that's what made me come back.
Dude, that's awesome though. Did you graduate from SF State?
Yeah.
What did you take?
I majored in theater.
Oh wow!
It was like, bro, it's funny. You speaking of Robin Williams, you ever watch those Inside the Actors Studios?
I've seen them before, yeah.
Interviews. I was watching them heavy at my mom's house. I had the same like thing I had like in Europe, like the same like late night. You know what do I do next? Watching all these interviews, and I was watching the Robin Williams one, and he was talking about this class he took at Juilliard, this one comedy class. He took it twice. You know, it was just acting. And I was like, oh, I should major in film. And then I sat there, I saw him do all that shit. He was talking about it so passionately, and how it helped him so much. I was like, you know what? Theater is the rawest of the art form. If I want to transition from theater to film, that'd be easy, but I can't do it vice versa without putting some crazy work in. So I'm going to do theater. And I did theater. And I was like, not the worst. It wasn't the worst decision, but it was, you know, I'm 25. Think about a 25-year-old entering theater for the first time around all these theater kids that's grew up with this shit. They know musicals. I don't like musicals. I don't like musicals. They know musicals.
Oh,
they know all these other plays. I don't really go to theaters like that. So I don't go to shows. So it was just I was in a bubble within a bubble.
Oh wow!
Like,
so you were
it
just
was
like
interesting.
Going into theater for the first time at that point in your life. That's pretty.
Yeah, I was.
Crazy. That's pretty crazy.
They were welcoming though.
Was that?
Yeah. Sorry, I said they were welcoming. They were
That's
nice
good.
though. Some people.
How was it though? Like, were you in a bunch of like productions and stuff? Like, how did it go?
I was in a few, man. I was in we did a solo play. We did a solo show. I did a solo class at my the JC, the junior college, and that's like a solo show I wrote that I performed in the city in San Francisco at Stageworks a couple of times, and I'm going to like try to work it into like a one man show to like do like maybe that show and extend it a little bit and do some comedy and make it like try to do a fringe festival in Edinburgh or something like that. But I didn't do no shows there. I did one show, the Laramie Project in SF State. They call it the main stage. That's your thing. You try to get to the main stage productions, not that little theater shit, you know. And I did a whole lot of little theater shit, a whole lot of stage readings, but I was on my main stage was Laramie Project, and that was cool. I was very excited about that. I don't know, it felt great, man. I've always wanted to be an actor since Shia LaBeouf. Real talk, Shia LaBeouf. Even Stevens, like eighth grade, I wanted to be an actor. Yeah, I was like, oh, we got like a similar life.
I don't know anything about that show.
Oh my god, I loved that show.
I don't know
what?
I used to watch it and go, that kid is gonna be like so fucking good. He was good.
Yeah, he was great. I loved it, man.
He was really good in that show.
Yeah, you missed that. You missed those Disney Channel.
Kids so
well. I mean, it's not too late. I'm sure it still exists somewhere.
Oh, it is, but you know how that shit ages. You look back at Boy Meets World, you be like, I'm done with this shit. But back then, it was like religious to me.
Dude, you know? When Girl Meets World came out, the reboot, I tried to watch it, but it was just too kid. I don't know. I just didn't like it.
Hey, anything with a studio audience now, I can't even watch. I can't watch a show with like a studio audience laugh track. Like I hate it.
It's hard.
Like ha 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 ha. Like they ain't even funny. What the fuck going on here? And I can't watch a show.
Have you seen these videos on YouTube? Big Bang Theory without the laugh tracks?
No,
it's crazy. It's so funny.
I never watched that show.
What was that?
I never watched the show.
Okay, but yeah, they have it on YouTube without the laugh tracks, and it's crazy because it is not funny.
It's not. I'm telling you, bro. The people laughter is contagious. So if somebody laugh, you go into you might chuckle. You don't even know what
I'm
happened.
just gonna carry
I
some
just wanted,
canned laughter with me.
Oh yeah.
yeah, for sure. Real talk.
In a can, huh?
Just open the can when I'm on stage.
I tried to do that as a bit one time at Roosters. I tried to come with a laugh track on my phone, and I said some stupid joke, and I was like, "Yeah, I ain't like that." And then I tried to make it to the mic, but they couldn't really hear it, so it failed. I need to get one of them Dr. Dre, like them Dr. Dre Peel speakers, and bring that up there. That was gonna be my introduction to being a prop comedian.
That would be the funniest prop, having a laugh track as your prop.
Yeah,
So,
that'd be sick.
when you were at SF State, were you doing theater and comedy at the same time?
Yeah, and that shit felt good because anytime theater was going bad, I was like, "Fuck these niggas, I got comedy." And then comedy's going bad, shit, them motherfuckers ain't doing theater though. See what I'm saying? You like feel like each tool, each craft sharpens the next tool. Because on theater, like, the script reading, I'm good at memorizing and script reading and being emotional, all that shit. But you could be on your toes because from comedy, you could be on your toes if we like going off the script or something. You're not stage fright. You comfortable with yourself, and obviously with theater, you can be more dramatic in your like. My uncle was like this, and you go into a whole character and shit like, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like it helped. I loved it, man. And plus, they had a mic at the SF State too, at the Depot.
Oh, wow.
That was like it was cool to make little college kids laugh. And I'm an older person. Imagine being an older person. So I was like you. I don't know nothing that even Steven. I don't like whatever show they was talking about. I don't know nothing about that shit. That Good Luck Charlie. I don't know that Good Luck Charlie shit. I didn't know nothing they was talking about. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you like hitting on young people. You like trying to get. It was awkward. It was weird, but it was fun.
One time we had to do we were at a gig at a what was it, a high school?
Oh yeah, the high school. It was like parents and kids.
And so it had to be
sick.
relatively clean. And like the whole anxious part about it was like, I don't know how to make teenagers laugh. They're scary. Like, what the hell?
Real talk.
It was like a school fundraiser event. Yeah, and it was like a dinner, and it was like parents and kids, and then it was like just like a bunch of comics that get up and do comedy in front of them. It was the weirdest thing. It was fun. It was a good crowd. But
yeah, Frankie Marcos killed it.
Oh,
He
yeah.
did so good.
Yeah,
I
Frankie
can see
Marcos
him doing
did.
that. Shouts out to Frankie Marcos. I want to hoop with him one day.
Dude, he's like
Yeah,
he's like blowing up now. He's killing it.
Yeah, it's so
shouts
cool.
out to him.
We were
Shouts out
we
to
were
him.
in the room the first time he ever did stand up.
For real?
Yeah, the first time ever. Yeah. Yeah, it was cool.
That's
His
sick.
mom was there.
Part of his documentary. Damn, the first time he did stand up, his mama was there.
It was so cool. I think that's like one of the coolest things about when we started is we got to see like a lot of the people coming up into it, and then a lot of our friends, elevating and getting into the business. And so when we see how like well Frankie's doing, we're like, oh, we were there at his first show.
For sure.
Like we saw when he was still a baby comic, it's just so cool.
But I also don't like to say that because then I'm like, oh yeah, people that started after me are way
my-
more successful than me.
Stop.
That's just life. I stopped comparing. But
Yeah,
you
No,
get
I'm
to
only
see you see comics that you like started around with and then like they stuck with it. And that's like, oh, that's one of my biggest things. Cause obviously I said love hate. So a lot of hiatus with comedy and then they like stuck with it the whole time. Anytime how it turns over in this scene, I come back on the scene. I ain't been doing it for like, let's say 5 months. I come back, they like all these new comics. Hey man, where you from? You new? And I'm like, nah, bro, I'm not new. Nah, I'm not new, player.
They're all surprised how good you are.
Yeah, dude,
yeah.
We took like 3.5 years off at one point, and we got back into it in 2019. And yeah, a lot of people were like, "How are you guys everywhere? You're super new." And we're like, "No, we're back.
We're
Come
old,
on, baby. Yeah,
We're just back."
we're back, baby. That's funny.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's sick.
What were you
So
doing
sick.
comedy like strong when the pandemic hit?
Oh, I mean, as far as the Zoom shit,
No, before the Zoom, like
Like right
before the
right
before.
before the
pandemic hit,
fall.
I was, I was doing it strong. Yeah, because I was living in the city, renting a room out, and oh no, 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 wait, actually, I take that back. I take that back. I wasn't. I had just moved into the city. I was living in Santa Rosa at my cousin's house. Just moved into the city and kind of getting my feet back.
Okay,
Um,
yeah.
and then yeah, yeah. And that like I loved it though when that
Yeah.
shit hit. I ain't gonna lie, I mean I know it's a love hate thing, but I was like, yo, I was zooming every day. I was on
Yeah.
Zoom, at work and fantasizing. I can't wait to get to Zoom. Crazy. It's so weird. So like my love life was on Zoom in a little bit, So
Ooh.
hey, I ain't got no problem with Brooke Barcel. I just want to say that right now. I got no problem. There's a lot of
Oh, you
people
guys
I
were
met.
beefing for a minute or something, right? I
Nah,
don't
hey,
know.
hey, that's a one person war. That you can have that war.
Yeah.
I was it was beef. There's no beef on my side. You know what I'm saying? Um, but yeah, you like get flirtations with people. He's like having these zooms with people, and after a while, it was a lot of. I ain't gonna put no other names out there, but it was a lot. Hey, in the Zoom world, hey, I got around.
Yo, shit,
Oh man,
scary.
the only
I had to.
person that was
He's gonna be like fucking telling his grandkids, back with the pandemic.
Oh
I
man, I
got
had to
around
wrap it up in
Zoom.
the Zoom world. I had to wrap it up in the Zoom world.
did you had to use virus
Grandpa,
protection.
what's Zoom?
Oh yeah, that McAfee, I was on that. Yeah, let me get two of those, man. I'm
Your
about to
mom
wrap
was
it up.
conceived on Zoom.
I'm about to have a Zoom orgy. Um,
I was
nah,
gonna
it
say,
was.
the only person that was footing with me over Zoom was cousin Berto.
Oh dang.
Oh, that was. Yeah, I think I met him through y'all thing too. I
Yeah,
think
you
so,
probably
and I
did
think I
because
was seeing him
he's
at
our
Mike's.
homie. You
We
probably
love
did.
cousin
Yeah.
Beto.
Yeah, he's one of our good friends.
Oh, okay, that's good.
That was one of the
Yeah,
things that was great. Is like we got to meet a lot of people that we like got to like really connect with, and then we just really started like loving them like family.
Yeah, there's a handful of people that are friends for life that I've never met in person
Yeah.
because of Zoom.
real talk. You ain't lying, bro.
Yeah.
I love Ralph Anthony, Kelly Zemeckis. It's like people I still haven't met. It's like I ain't even met half of the people. I met
Not
some
even half,
people.
yeah.
Met y'all, man. I'm so happy I met
Barely just
y'all.
like last week.
I
I
know.
know that was if I running into you you was security. I'm like, what's going on, man? Hey, what's
Yeah.
up? I thought you were about to pat me down for a little bit. I was like, go ahead. Oh, what's up?
Oh, hey, what's up, Gary? Assume the position.
Damn, I'm getting patted down by Medina. Buy me dinner first. Nah, yeah. Yeah, it's great. It was great, man. It was great. And it sucks a lot of my people, a lot of my close homies like suffering from it, they was just struggling,
It
you
was
know.
hard.
It was hard
Yeah.
for a lot of
That's
people.
why we did that stuff.
Hmm.
Why we had open mics and hangouts and game
Hangouts like
night
every
and stuff.
night for a long
We
time.
knew. We
Yeah.
knew it was hard.
Hours on Zoom, bro.
My favorite though, one of my favorite Zoom day like times was when you would host your Zoom hangouts like on displays comedians, but you would keep it to where the waiting room was on, and then like you would, hey guys, just let you know, such and such about to come in. I'm about to let them in right now.
Just like somebody people not really rocking with like that. You like, yo, just let y'all know so and so about to what was that? Do y'all remember what was his name? The dude from Texas.
There's a lot of dudes from
I know
Texas.
this a lot.
Nah, it was a brother
Oh,
from
Carrie
Texas.
Cool Trip is who you're
Yeah.
thinking of.
Oh, Carrie Berry.
We gotta get Carrie on this thing.
Oh, get Carrie on here. I'm sure this brother would give y'all a good 4 hours, 5 hour, four part series of his life, man. I never met him in person. I want to meet him
No,
in
we
person,
haven't
but yeah,
either.
he would get on and be. It was crazy, man. I loved him, man. It was funny,
Yeah, he's always
but yeah,
entertaining. Always a good
oh,
time.
for sure, for sure. It was so many people. Anyway, yeah,
Did
that
you
was fun, man.
I know you do a lot of the hangouts. Did you get a lot into the Zoom comedy and the Zoom mics and stuff too?
Of course, man. I did like showcases. It was showcases I met people off of in person, like people that were like fake friends, like you like we could possibly fuck, but we didn't. But shit like that, but we're not friends no more.
I don't have
You
those
know what I'm
kinds
saying?
of
I met
friends.
somebody like that. But I mean, you know what I'm saying? How y'all got y'all situation. But before I was single and mingle, and single and mingle. I feel like E40, E40 just rhyming every word I say. I was single and bingo, and I was zooming, ready to get the booming.
I can see you flirting on Zoom too, but like, baby, I like you so much. I'm gonna pause Madden for half an hour.
Okay.
Go ahead, talk. I'm listening.
Putting my camera on, unmuting.
Nah, bro.
They were all like, fumble. Oh shit, never mind.
People were saying all kind of shit. Yeah, I would like have them hangouts, and then like you would have like one-on-ones with people, and then like they be saying shit like, "Oh, your voice is actually very sexy." Like, my voice? What? My voice? Insecure in my voice? What? I was always insecure about my voice. I was like, "What? My voice sexy?" Voice
did you heighten it up when you said?
My voice? What?
And then she's like, well, not anymore, but
not now, not at this moment, but
not even, man. Like,
and then she puts exit Zoom.
Everybody was so not desperate, but you were craving like human interaction.
Yeah.
So I could see us mistaking that for something romantic, and I did that heavy. And but I always did it with the back of my mind, like, yo, this person lives out the country. This person lives out my state. When shit pop off, I'm in San Francisco. There's some good looking people out here in the Bay. There's some good looking people in Oakland. When they get out they house, I'm gonna be good. I ain't gonna be like, nah, it's all good. I got a girl in Kansas. You feel me? So I always get that back. Anyway. It'd be crazy. I always kept that in the back of my mind. And some people really didn't. I don't think they did that. Anyway, I'm talking about this too long.
Yeah, there is a lot. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of like Zoom relationships and breakups and this and that happened between the comedy community.
Bro, we need to talk about those, bro. I need to bring those to life.
This dating site.
Real talk, bro. Legit. Crazy.
Legit.
It did get out of hand though for a while too. I had to tell people like, don't be trying to flirt on our mics.
Stop messaging people privately and stop harassing people.
To the point where we almost turned the private messaging off.
Yeah,
off.
Yeah, it got out of hand for a minute
and it wouldn't be like just one person saying, "Hey, this is not okay." It would be like hella people to the point where we're like, "Okay, guys, really?" Like,
see,
hold
they
it
not
in.
fucking with you. Yeah, they not rocking with you, man. All my private messages was smooth.
Nobody ever complained about you, as far as I know.
Just copy and paste.
They come, Edgar Allan Poe. Yeah, I was looking at poems. I was just looking at some poems and copy that bitch, throw that over there. Nah.
Zoom DMs and shit.
Well planned GIF here and there.
I wrote this for you. It's called Footprints.
It's theatrical, I'm in theater. Iambic pentameter, I'm like, let me make sure that rhyme, make sure that go like that. Anyway, it was
like, oh, that was Gary, crazy. He's so dramatic.
Okay.
Oh man, it's crazy. One day when I see y'all in August, actually, I'll tell y'all some stories.
Oh,
hell yeah,
that'll be great.
I'll tell y'all some stories.
Definitely, yeah, off the internet, definitely. So you don't want to incriminate yourself or anybody else.
Oh no.
How about transitioning off of Zoom back into like real life comedy?
Yeah. What about it?
I don't know. Did you do it?
Did I do it? Did I do it now?
Right
now?
Make it?
Or the transition into it.
Back into it was great. World when people came out the house.
It was great, bro. It was great because I feel good. When I first did it, I knew comics that weren't doing it. They didn't want to do that. They didn't want to do the Zoom.
Yeah.
And it made me stronger. I think it really made me stronger. It's like I was telling people, I was like, I need to get back to my Zoom ways. I was telling people the other day, I need to get back to my Zoom ways and not stop fucking with, like waiting on this audience response or their energy, like for me to depend on them. I need to go back to like I used to say like being on Zoom, doing comedy on Zoom, it was like a hybrid. I was like, and they'd be like, "Oh, you can't get their laughters though." And some people mics are off. I was like, you know what? It's like you watching TV back in the old days at the house. And I'm watching the Jamie Foxx show. And he making me laugh, but he don't know he making me laugh. He don't know he making some kid in Oakland laugh. He's still doing his thing. So I was like, yeah, I'm not making somebody laugh, and I could use their energy. But if not, I could use my own energy to keep me going. So you just like do the jokes, and you just keep, look at the camera. You like, yeah. So that anyway, that happened. Blah, 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 blah. And I feel like it helped me out a lot, and I lost a lot of that weight, and I need to get back to my first time I say that, get back to my old ways.
Do you know Matt
ways.
Curry?
Matt Curry.
He's a baby.
That brother with the mustache?
Yeah, that
the
guy.
tall dude with the stash?
And the mullet? Hey, yeah. Anyway,
I got a story about him too.
Oh dang!
Did you date him on Zoom?
Oh dang!
No, but he put him on
blast. Go ahead.
He made a Facebook post one time. It said something like, "Oh, doing comedy in front of a camera isn't real comedy, so I guess you won't be doing the Tonight Show." Because like
doing comedy in front of
too. And because people say that Zoom comedy's not real, it's not real comedy because you're doing it in front of a camera.
Throw your opinion out there. Yeah, I mean, I didn't care about all that, whatever people say.
Yeah,
I don't care.
I didn't either.
It was great. I loved it, and it sucks people struggle with it. But yeah, transitioning back into the thing, it was a little hard because you like, damn, it kind of made me complacent a little bit because I've never been a homebody. Moved in, right? Now I'm a homebody, hey, Assassin's Creed, Valhalla, mics are happening, and I'm like, I'm kind of happy with my life right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the house. I was grub hubbing like crazy. So now I think back
just
on
doing
it.
All the pandemic stuff now.
It was a little more difficult, but I lived at because I think you was telling me you went to Copper Spoon, and it turned out that I happened to move into an apartment that was right across the street from Copper Spoon.
Oh wow!
And right there. So anytime it was like a show, I was like going just to Copper Spoon and like hitting the mics or hitting the show there, and they always, they put these brothers on, you know what I'm saying? So
they run a fucking great fucking show.
Yeah, they do. They run a legit show.
Ryan's great job over there.
I'm trying to get back on that show because it's
people
really
don't be going. Some people are like, sometimes they don't have no comments. I just pulled up last weekend. They just happen to be like, it's like, no, just thinking about you. You want to go on? And they don't have no comics. so you're like, some people don't want to be there. So I'm like, hell yeah, I want to go up. It's pretty interesting.
Surprised.
Yeah, me too.
We absolutely loved it when we went over there. We're like, holy shit, they fucking do such a swell job. It's a great room too.
It's a nice size room, and they pack it out, and the audience is there to laugh. Yeah, no, it's a really fun show.
That's true. Yeah, and it's very rare. Yeah. So it's nice. Anyway,
that's cool. Wait, do you still live there across the street? Oh no, you're back in Oakland, right?
Yeah, that's Oakland as well. But
it is Oakland. You're right. That's not SF.
Yeah,
I'm back and forth. This is confusing me.
Oh, you good? I'm higher up a little bit. I'm in Montclair. I'm still in Oakland, but it's like in the hills.
Oh dang, moving on up.
I mean, I'm saying a little bit. You know what I'm saying? When you get high up, the girl she on next door and all that shit. She's like the Citizen app. Something's happening over there. I'm like, chill out, bro. Ain't nobody out to get us, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure that stuff happens.
Assassin's Creed, we're good.
Yeah, hey, you feel me? I got the Assassin's Creed. Life is good.
Just lock the door. It'll be okay.
I am the security person, bro, because we had two different upbringings, right? She's from Allentown, Pennsylvania, a very Catholic family. I'm from Oakland, California, Baptist, whatever, and shit, and just like more a different lifestyle. So I'm not at nighttime. I'm always checking locks. I'm making sure all locks, shit's, drapes. You know what I'm saying? Make sure windows lock. You got the little alarm thing is telling you which windows are open. I'm all looking at it like,
wow.
Okay, bedroom 1, bedroom 2. I ain't open that. Hold on, what's that? It's like it's crazy. So
that's pretty neat. I gotta get something like that.
I make sure.
Then I have to
Oh
get up.
yeah, you gotta
I
get
just
something
look
like
at the.
You
that.
don't have to get up.
I'm like, I gotta walk the house to make sure all the windows are closed myself. I don't got a machine to tell me.
Yeah, you gotta
He
get the
does it old
machine, man.
I
school.
got it old school. Hey, so let's talk about the show on August 3rd.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it, baby. Yeah, y'all gonna be coming over to Walnut Creek.
Hell yeah, dude! I love Walnut Creek
You
though. It's so
know,
fun. We do
the
Retro Junkie all the time.
man, I've heard mixed feelings about Retro Junkie. I've heard mixed opinions about it.
I've heard
Depends
mixed
on
feelings. I
They be
have
like,
mixed
it
feelings on it
depends on who's
sometimes.
running. You haven't okay. I never
Yeah,
did
but I love
retro.
it though. I love it.
I've had people get on our show and they do retro right after. I'm like, yeah, do your thing. We get you
Oh, that's
early. You know
not a
what I'm
bad
saying?
idea. Is the third on a
I'm not
Thursday?
trying to. I don't know which Thursdays. What is it usually Arturo?
Yeah, I think Art has a show every Thursday.
Is that right?
But
Oh yeah,
like
you
one's
might
like
want
a
to.
'90s, one's like a talent showcase.
One is Sausage Fest.
One is Sausage Fest, and I don't
Like
know what
he
the other one
needs
is.
that.
But yeah, he has
Like he
four
need a
different
Maybe
shows.
sausage
it's Got
fest.
Talent.
Yeah, I said that one.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, good luck to him, man. Bless his heart. I just wouldn't want to do all that. But no, I've heard mixed feelings about it. But yeah, stage time is stage time.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's how we feel.
And I love like the look that Retro Junkie has. Like the stage they have is really awesome looking. They have this big boombox wall that I really like
See,
next to the stage. So I just like I like the aesthetic of it a lot.
Yeah.
okay. I haven't been there. I haven't been.
You're right around the
Haven't been.
corner.
One day I check it out.
Everybody.
One day I check it out. I like our
Yeah.
little abode. I mean, you'll like it, man. Yeah, I don't know who's gonna be on the show with you guys. We have a venue that we're doing tomorrow. Our first show in the city in San Francisco. So we'll see what happens. Is that Echo SF, and I have my doubts about it because it's a nightclub. It's a nightclub venue.
We did a comedy show at a nightclub late last year. It wasn't a nightclub. It was like a restaurant that turned into a nightclub, but there was not much seating. It was just it was weird, but it was fun. We had fun with it.
Yeah, I got my reservation, but I'm supporting my co-producer. Shouts out to Lily and Sam. I'm supporting them, and we're gonna see what happens.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's
Always
cool,
hope for
man.
the best.
Yeah, so it's called the Imaginary Friend Show.
That's what our like our branding is.
Okay.
Imaginary Friend Show. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be fun,
I'm
man.
gonna sell a ton of tickets to those imaginary friends.
Hey, you can. Hey, it be like that sometimes. It's a fun, Walnut Creek. Yeah, I don't know if they deprived for comedy, but it's not that many. Besides Retro Junkie, and maybe somebody doing something in Concord. I think Dave Coker has a show in Concord.
Oh yeah, that's
but
right.
nobody really has nothing in Walnut
Epidemic
Creek.
Ales?
Yeah, Epidemic Ales.
Yeah. I think even has a new venue or something happened. I heard him the other day talking about that. But yeah. So it's cool. You get those preppy people and trying to make them laugh and coon or whatever.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
The first time I performed in Walnut Creek, my opening joke was, I've been in Walnut Creek all day and I haven't seen one single creek. They should call this place Walnut Hills.
they hey, open up with that joke on August 3rd, bro. No, I like that. I'm hosting this. I think I'm hosting.
Nice.
We switch off and on. I think I'm hosting. And open up with that, please.
Okay, I'll try to remember that.
Yeah, open up with that if you can.
I remember saying that outside at Retro Junkie when Bart's going by.
Oh yeah, that's the best.
that is the best. Getting heckled by Bart.
Nice echo sound.
Hell yeah! Awesome.
That's
Do you have anything in the works? Anything you're working on? Anything coming up?
Hey, right now all I'm working on is that Assassin's Creed Valhalla, baby. Hey, I'm working on completing that, beating that. When you save it, it shows you how many hours you've been playing, and you be like, "Damn, 92, huh?" You're like 92, not a bad year. Yeah, I'm not
addicted. What
Megan's like, that's a lot of hours. I'm like,
what's your console of choice?
I grew up a PlayStation person, but because of the pandemic, because the what was that? The stimulus check, and because my homie had an Xbox and he was like looking for some, you know, some like he was in Texas, so he needed some people to play with him. So I went and got an Xbox. I have an Xbox now, but I grew up PlayStation.
Nice. You
But we got a
traded.
Switch. Well, no. We got a Switch. I got the Xbox. We good, man. We go. I might get a place. You know what? Honestly, games are not good for me. Anyway, that's another story. But growing up, I never had my own console. I always went to somebody's house and played like crazy.
Oh,
So
interesting. So
now
maybe that's why you're addicted to it.
that's why the problem is like the control, the power. I never had no structure. It's like my first console. I'm going crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I can play whatever I want. You know, real talk. It's crazy,
actually
bro.
an intervention, Gary.
Yeah.
We both care about you very much.
But thinking of that, you know who I want to meet so bad? Ian Ryland Smith. I need to meet.
Gosh.
But is it worth going to South Dakota for? Is the question.
Yeah, we need to fly him out like an NBA star, NBA All Star groupie or something. I need to fly him out.
You're like on a tour of meeting people. I saw you met Dan Wianco and a couple other people.
Oh, that's my man. That's my man. Dan Wianco is the man, bro. Shouts out to Dan Wianco.
And then a few months ago, you FaceTime me and you're kicking with Josh DiDonato.
That is so cool.
Oh, DiDonato. He stayed at our house. Yeah, I stayed at DiDonato house in Atlanta. Yeah, DiDonato is the man. That's the homie, man.
Hell yeah.
That's the homie. That's the OG.
That's cool.
I love DiDonato.
Zoom connections, you know?
Yeah, real talk. I mean, it's just happening. One day we go, I'm trying to get the East Coast people, see if they remember me, and hit some Canadian people. Yeah, we need to get a tour going. Yeah, see if they remember me, and hit some Seattle people and see if they. I don't remember nobody from Seattle. Deb. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Deb Torres in Seattle.
Deborah T. Not the other Deb, not the San Francisco Deb, not that Deb.
No, San Francisco Deb is not in Seattle. That's correct. That is correct.
We just met another Deb, didn't we?
Did we? Oh yeah, we did. We did.
Or she goes by DB, I think.
Yeah. Yep.
DB.
Anyways, Gary, that's it, man. And,
I can keep going all day. I was like, DB Cooper. That's DB Cooper. Anyway, go ahead.
No, I had a lot of fun talking to you, man. Thanks for joining us and stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you, brother. Athena, I appreciate y'all. I will see y'all August 3rd. Is that when the show is?
And you're the producer. You tell me.
Oh, dang.
Yeah,
that's what I have on my calendar, August 3rd.
Panic sets in.
You threw that date. Hold on. Is that a Thursday?
Let's double check.
I
have a new calendar system on my phone. Yeah,
yes.
It is. Yeah, it's a Thursday. I might go crash Retro Junkie afterwards.
Oh, dang.
Hey, do it. And you can meet Megan, maybe, and you can meet Megan and meet her sister. Her sister will be in town with her brother-in-law. So,
yeah, we'll meet the whole family.
Woo.
Meet the whole thing. The Valhalla crew.
All
right, y'all.
Valhalla at you later.
Carefully discuss.
How you usually wrap up
Creed
the?
Actually paid for this podcast.
Yeah, you should sponsor. Hey, bro. Oh, you have no idea. Anyway, hey, y'all got responsibilities.
You want to look your social media?
Oh yeah, I mean, sure, man. You can follow me if you want, or message me at. And on IG at G for all of you. It's the number 4 and the letter U. Yeah, I don't really put much content up there, but you can find some funny stuff here and there or whatever. But yeah, hit me up. Say what's up.
Hey, otherwise, find them on Xbox Live.
Hey, I would tell you, but then people be
gamer
hacking shit. Nah, people be hacking. I don't be. Nah,
you follow me on Xbox Live.
Nah, people be hacking. I don't want to do that.
We'll just message him going, "You're still on?"
They'll never find that.
It's because his girlfriend will hear the podcast and find out what his gamer handle is. You can follow me at Funky Sam Medina across the board.
And I am at She Shines For You, all spelled out.
And everything else is at Hypothetical Comedy. Hell yeah.
Hey.
Thanks, Gary. It was super fun.